Heard from him, Trump promising he's going to get the economy going. As I said, 3.5% growth is his target. He wants to add 25 million jobs. He wants a simpler tax code, a whole lot of things. Let's get right now to our guest, to Trump Hispanic Advisory Council member Steve Cortes, along with UC Berkeley economics professor and former economic advisor to President Bill Clinton, Brad Delong. So great to see both you guys. All right, Steve, I'd say this is Econ 101. Cut taxes?
Yes, no.
Lower regulation, lower taxes, cut regulations, and there you go. Recipe
Agreed.
for
and, you know, this is
growth.
This is absolutely Donald Trump's wheelhouse. You know, watching him talk wealth generation and economic growth, it's like watching Steph Curry play basketball. Okay, this is something that he does well, and he makes it look somewhat effortless. I think what's important here is that he has an optimistic and very detailed plan to achieve economic growth, something that we haven't seen in any meaningful way in a decade, and something that Americans, I think, are desperately starving for in their personal lives and as a country. So I think this is exciting, it's bold, and it will work. We are capable of growing at least double the rate we're growing now. We're too great a country. We're too innovative and hardworking to accept 1% and 2% economic growth. We need 3%, 4%, 5% growth. 3.5%. I mean, he's being kind of conservative there. He's not promising 5%. Brad, what issues do you take with what you heard today?
Well, we could get 3.5% growth. We could get 4%. We could even get 5%, but only with massively greater immigration than we have now. Over the next 4 years, the machines we have to work with are largely in place. You want to get that kind of economic growth, you need people not only to work smarter, but you need to hire a bunch more people, to pull a bunch more people into the country.
Okay, so when you talk about a bunch more people, you're talking about engineers, scientists, nurses, doctors. I mean, who are you talking about?
Engineers, scientists, but also people willing to pick up the garbage. Take out the garbage, take the jobs that money Americans do not want to take, and people willing to work hard and work long hours.
The flip side of that is you do have a lot of Americans right now in this country that are very willing to work hard, long hours, yet they are not finding those jobs to take out the garbage.
We have a 4.9%
those low-level jobs, those middle jobs, Steve Cortes. I mean, this is part of the reason why he's resonating right now in some swing states, because those manufacturing jobs, those construction jobs, those garbage jobs, those jobs that don't require a lot of intellectual capital in terms of a lot of degrees, those jobs aren't there. So, you know, Brad's saying bring in more people to take those jobs. I don't see them. I don't see, you know, even them being there for Americans.
4.9, the unemployment rate's down to 4.9% right now. The unemployment rate's vastly exceeded in its speed of decline what anyone was daring to project.
Brad,
back
you know, you're in a country, so you know better on that one. 4.9% sure ain't what it used to be. These are part-time jobs. These are low-paying jobs. Steve Cortes, what is it that we need right now to start?
These jobs are paying 5% more than they were paying last year.
Yeah,
Professor, we all know.
I mean, compare it back to 2008, and you're still down nearly 3% from where you were. You know, people are making less money than they were 8 years ago, and they're making less money than they were 20 years ago. Steve,
we know that unemployment rate. That is a canard.
People are making more money than they were 8 years ago.
No, that's not true.
For a minute, Brad.
As a matter of fact, there's a really excellent report by McKinsey called Poorer Than Their Parents, and I would encourage our viewers to Google it and download it. It's depressing, unfortunately, and over the last decade, 81% of American households have seen their incomes decline. 81% of U.S. households. So there is a top group that's doing pretty well, but the vast majority of households in the United States have done very, very poorly over the last decade in terms of their income. And I think this is important, too, when you talk about...
that makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Any numbers I've seen say that if any household in America today,
you this that's on the screen?
only less than a quarter of them are making less than they were making a decade ago.
Keep this graphic up for Brad. He can't see it, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it says. This is from the U.S. Census Bureau. And there you go, 2007. Guess what? Your average family had $57,000, 423. And today, in 2000, well, it was 2015, 56,516. So you're talking
the average American family, the average American family in 2007 that was there in 2007
you know, we're not
now
getting
has
anywhere.
a $70,000 income today.
I want to hear
new income. It's new people.
We're not getting anywhere.
It's new young people entering the labor force whose incomes are lower today than they were a decade ago.
What do you want to see as a prescription for economic success, Brad?
I want to see more investment in high technology. I want to see more investment in America. If we want to get 5% growth, throwing 11 million hardworking people who want to become Americans out of the country is exactly the wrong way to go about it. You want to bankrupt America, pushing people who want to be here and are willing to work very hard to be here is exactly the wrong way to go about it. Drawing up our bridges, breaking our value chains, breaking our commitments, either to the people who are lending money to us to give our money safe.
I got to give Steve just one quick word. Over to you for the rebuttal, and then I got to go.
Yeah, listen, we love immigration. We love doing it legally. Donald Trump loves immigration. It is most unfair of all, by the way, to legal immigrants if we would allow illegals, people who cheated the system and hopped the line, to get in front of them and to get full citizenship.
The Republicans used to be all about...
Good to see you. Moving on.